What's up, everybody? This is Frank from Civ Armory, and today I am unboxing the original Rubato from OKNIFE. Alright, so you guys have seen I have opened up the Rubato 2 and I believe the 3. Which one is this one here? This is the Rubato 3. Alright, so the stainless steel little guy here, the Rubato 3. Alright, so I'll just use this knife and we're going to open up the Rubato original, which is a 154 cm stainless with a G10 handle. You guys know I like the G10, and this looks like it has a slide lock. So, alright, let's pop this thing open. Alrighty, let's see if I can get by without cutting this box. And this might be the first one that I've done without tearing the box. But don't worry, it'll still be for sale at a discounted price. Alright, so I did notice something cool that you can't quite see, but you see this, the grip looks like it had some grooves in it, and I was trying to figure out if that was the blade that you can see, or if there's a piece of aluminum in between there, a piece of steel maybe in between there. So, alright. Here we have the usual cleaning cloth and care instructions. Alright. And then we have this guy. It's a little guy. A coin. Is there a coin? There is. We have another coin. So here we go. The Rubato, which looks like an otter sitting on top of the blade. Pretty cool. Alright, now let's see. Alright, once opened, there is just a blue, that is the, I don't know if that's the tang or whatever you want to call that in there, but that is, it's got a blue tint to it. So you have the blue tint. This would actually look great in a black knife. Maybe next time I'll pick up black instead of green, but so there you go. So you do have some grooves there. I can see that being a pain in the ass and maybe getting a little dirty. But all in all, it's a good length. It's a good size. And I'm actually digging the blade itself. All right. We've discussed in the past that I do really like that weathered, hardened finish on the blades. It's definitely a plus for me. And that Tonto style tip is nice. It's sharp, tactical, so you know, definitely this thing could be used for poking some holes and slicing up. All right, now slide release. I like. I just prefer flick. All right, so you can flick these things with some training, right? Some you can. All right, pull down, flick, perfectly fine, right? Drop, pull down, flick, perfectly fine. So I would say that this is definitely my second favorite mechanism there. I do like how it has the thumb flick as well, so you can open it that way if you need it. But I really do like this. If you're comparing it to the Rubato 3, you know, you have a size difference here, so my guess is that's, you know, that's why the Rubato 3 came around, was to be just a smaller, you know, smaller combat-oriented type of a knife. It's got that good look to it. All right, so this is the Rubato. The original is the Rubato, a worthy blade. And first impressions, I'm gonna say yes. I think that size-wise, it is right there with some of my favorites. Right, so here we have the Drever. All right, it's right about the same size as the Drever. The Drever has the flick open, which I prefer, but then the Rubato has the slide release takedowns, which the Drever does not have. All right, so it's a contender. It's in that category for sure. Let's compare it here. We've got the metal, not metal 2. All right, you can see here that it is slightly bigger than the metal, which, gosh, I wish I had a better background. It's slightly better than the metal, right? Both sporting that G10 handle, so I think it hangs with this knife. You're gonna have some preferences there as far as your opening mechanism or your closing mechanism, that, grip. This doesn't, the metal has a great feel to it. It's got that finger groove right here, which I like. The Rubato does not, but it has a good, finger stop up here, which is fine. And most of the time, if I'm using a knife, I'm usually opening something with it, right? So it's not necessarily needed. Now, again, you're going to compare it to another finger flick open, but the bar takedown, which is my least favorite of the knives that we have here. But this here is the Freeze 2, and the Freeze 2 is right about the same size, very close to the same handle, a few different features in your takedown and open, again, but you're having a different blade choice here between, sorry, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention to the screen. All right, so there you go. All right. Is it a contender? I definitely think it's a contender. So it is, if you already have one of these other knives mentioned, maybe you don't need it. But if you were looking to add another knife to your collection that's multi-function, this is definitely one of them. Easily a pocket carry, throw it in the bag, whatever you want to use it for, I believe it's capable, right? So let's take one quick look at this. I thought this might be a cool angle to have here. All right, so here we have the Freeze 2, the Rubato, the metal, the Drever. Is there one more? Is this the original Freeze? This is the original Freeze. All right, the original Freeze compared to the Freeze 2. I mean, I'm going Freeze 2 all day long. All right, so I'm probably gonna do a video on these knives. Let's get the Freeze out of there. As of now, I mean, it's definitely in my top 4 carry, and yeah, we'll do a follow-up. I'm going to do a follow-up on these 4 knives and go over my preferences and what I think might make for the best carry knife out of the OKNIFE offerings. All right, so we're going to do that in an upcoming video. But with that being said, don't forget, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Rumble channel. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook is always going to be the best bet for discounts, giveaways. We've been giving away a shirt every 100 followers, and we're going to be giving away some special stuff as that number starts to increase, and maybe do some promotions that way. But, all right, you guys take it easy, and see you next time.